Sowore predicts imminent collapse of APC, PDP, and set to declare presidential ambition. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Barely a year to Nigeria's general election, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, Nigerian human rights activist and pro-democracy campaigner, former presidential candidate and founder of Sowore Reported, had predicted the imminent collapse of the two major political parties in the country, the All Progressive Congress APC and the People's Democratic Party PDP. So Omoyele, as usual, I'm trying to wrap my head around what he's going to say, because I know he doesn't spare the government. And of course, we all know that Omoyele came out in 2019 to declare for presidency. He is also in this article coming out to say, you know what, I still have that ambition, and I'm coming out clean. Will you rather vote for Sowore? The news in detail, please stay with us. He said, I have seen and read, sometimes watch movies of oppressive systems when they are about to collapse. They look very strong, they act very strong, and they get very desperate. I think that is what is happening to the two major political parties. You remember the People's Democratic Party at the time it was about to collapse or lose its relevance. They claimed that they will rule for 60 years. That was around 2013, and a year later they lost completely. The same thing is happening with the All Progressive Congress APC. I don't even think the All Progressive will go that far, because they are collapsed already. The party is collapsing as we speak. It has fallen apart under the weight of its own external and internal contradictions. The external contradiction or processes are the total rejection of Nigeria populace of these political parties, because there is no difference between the two political parties. We cannot say enough of that. They are both the same. Nigeria is the only country in the world that I know where you can go to bed as a member of APC and wake up the next morning as the PDP member. What is the difference? But what you can see is that Nigerians are tired of this kind of government. What you see is desperation. As a matter of fact, they are clutching to straws because they are droning. Because this is their last breath from both sides of the political side, even though they are one and the same in terms of character, nature, and behavior. When the Sowore Ondo State-born activist was asked whether he would join any government if in the center if invited to serve, he said never. Except there are other political parties or political interests that believe in what we believe in. If they believe in equity, justice, fairness, if they believe in egalitarian society, and we see very clearly, because we know a lot of them, because we'll do a background check and we can see clearly that it means well for Nigerian people, and this is not a manipulative process. We'll be glad to talk to them, have genuine concrete conversation, and eventually join hands with those people. But it is not to dilute our ideas or to fall into traps of the political juggernauts, as they call themselves. We will not come in as they will find vibrant young people, political movement and parties, suck them into the vacuum cleaner and they disappear forever. We will not fall for that. I've been around for close to 32 years now, and in the political scene I have tried my hand in a lot of things, including the media. I know quite a few of these people, if not all of them. I've been in activism over 8 presidents now in Nigeria, that I started seeing them and ended, and saw them and the way they ended. So nobody can tell me, nobody can bamboozle me about the Nigerian political space. So nobody can just come from anywhere and start shouting, oh, we love Nigeria. I will ask you questions. Where have you been? Have you been serving the political mammon? Because I know if you were, you are going to betray us down the line. Sowore, who in 2019 was a presidential candidate for the African Action Congress AAC, said he has not given up on his ambition to run for president again in 2023. He further stated that Nigeria, who is challenged with manipulation, monetization, and militarization, if allowed to succeed as president in 2023, would deal with militarization of democracy. He said, Nigerians should expect that he will run, as he was not a type who would say that he was waiting for God to call him or do consultations. Of course, consultation is necessary, but none of the decisions you hear from the mainstream politicians and the media that is promoting their decadence. Because what we have seen now is that Nigeria is being ruled by 3 M's: manipulation, monetization, and militarization, he said. The defeat of manipulation and monetization is almost complete. What needs to be defeated is the militarization of democracy, and that is why a declaration from our end will be necessary as soon as possible. Unfortunately, people are not going to. Yes, people will come out and say, oh, Sowore is this, is that, oh, he speaks out for the people. But I tell you, not as much as the crowd that comes out to say, oh, this is actually correct, oh, I agree with you, this is actually good, and this is kudos to you. You will not find them anywhere now when he's proclaiming, or he's trying to, when he's declaring his ambition to run for the presidency. PDP did not collapse before APC came into power. If you're popular, you can still become president while both parties remain in opposition. You think so? I used to love Sowore too much, but the way he's going these days against Tinubu is making me angry. Are you for real? So you're loving him based on him not going against Tinubu? That's wow. You used to love him because we got easily carried away over to Kenism. It was the same way we loved police officer Abba Kyari. Left for Nigerians last year, Abba Kyari may as well be IG. Imagine the danger of such heartless people at such position. But time have a way of showing who we really are. Sowore is not an object of scorn and derision. Let him declare his ambition. His failure will be more spectacular. Let APC and PDP disappear from the face of the earth. No political party of sane individuals will make Sowore their candidate. Okay, like I said, whenever he comes out to speak, you will see millions of people saying, oh, this is actually good, I support this, this is how it should be. But whenever he declares his ambition, I don't know what they see, sincerely. I've not really, screened him. If you have not screened him, if you have screened him, you tell us what you can see. His words are kind of, if you're not, politicians, they have this kind of very soothing words. Politicians' mouths are coated in sugar, so he has the kind of mouth. But of course, Nigerians are not just careful. We are kind of scared not to be making the same mistakes, even with the mistake we made with the old and with the new. Nigerians, are you going to vote for Sowore or are you not? Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.